I'll just share my entire screen. Oops. Let me change this logo to GBP logo. There. Okay. How come my screen isn't showing? Ah, there. All right. So this is from a book by my Gurudev, Śrī Prabandhāvalī. Chapter 1. The Appearance Day of Śrīla Bhaktivedānta Vāmana Mahārāja. So this was spoken in the early 90s. Might have been 92 or something like that. Before my Gurudev ever traveled to the West. Vyasa is the personality who delineated the glories of the names, form, qualities, and pastimes of Bhagavan in this world. The ceremony to honor the Acharya who, sitting on a throne in the service of Bhagavan, preaches his glories and attracts people towards him is called Vyasa Puja. Another name for Vyasa Puja is Guru Puja. In India, the general convention is that Guru Puja is observed on the day of Guru Purnima. It is considered Vyasa's appearance day, and on that day, all sampradayas worship the respective gurus. But in accordance with the scriptures, the primary acharya of modern times, Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Gosvāmī Prabhupada, established special worship of the guru on that guru's own specific appearance day. Real Guru Puja is when, on his appearance day, the guru worships his whole Guru Parampara and instructs his disciples on how to do the same. In the scriptures, the glories of the guru have been described extensively. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has written, Yasya prasadad bhagavat prasado, yasya prasadhan nagati kutopi. Shri Guru Ashtak 8. By the mercy of the guru, one receives the mercy of Bhagavan. And if one doesn't receive the mercy of the guru, he will never attain the kripa, the mercy of Bhagavan. In Srimad Bhagavatam 11:17-27, Shri Krishna says, Acharya mang vijaniyam navamanyeta karhichit namarta bhudya suyeta sarvadeva mayo guru. One should know the guru as the ashray vigraha and non-different from me. One should never disrespect him or attribute faults to him by perceiving him with material vision, for he is the embodiment of all the demigods. There are numerous demigods and goddesses, and amongst them, Brahma, Vishnu, and Mahesh are primary. The Guru is the embodiment of Brahma. The Guru is the embodiment of Brahma, the embodiment of Vishnu, and also the embodiment of Mahesh. He is compared to Brahma because just as Brahma creates this world, the Guru creates bhakti by sowing the seed of devotion in our hearts. Vishnu is the maintainer, and Gurudev is he who maintains our bhakti. As long as we haven't attained the stage of prema, he continues to strengthen our devotion. As conditioned souls, we cannot even imagine how much endeavor he makes for even one disciple. And as Mahesh is the destroyer, the Guru destroys all of our anarthas and aparads. This is why the Guru is said to be the embodiment of all the demigods. There are so many jivas in this world, and although some are inclined towards Bhagavan, most are averse to him. Their intrinsic forms are as eternal servants of Krishna, but forgetting this, they are wandering in the material existence. Without bhakti, they will never possess any auspiciousness. Therefore, sometimes Krishna himself descends into this world. Sometimes he assumes different incarnations, and sometimes he sends his Shakti in the form of the Guru. Sorry. Okay. So sometimes Krishna himself descends into this world, sometimes he assumes different incarnations, and sometimes he sends his Shakti in the form of the Guru. Otherwise, it would be impossible for the jivas to ever receive auspiciousness. Only by bhakti can they attain their ultimate good fortune. Yet, bhakti is not a thing of this world. Inside the eternally perfected associates of Krishna, the essence of the Samvit and Hladini Shaktis is always present in the form of Prema Bhakti. Hare Krishna. Inside the eternally perfected associates of Krishna, the essence of the Samvit and Hladini Shaktis is always present in the form of Prema Bhakti. Until the jiva receives that essence, he will not possess any real auspiciousness. The Guru is a resident of the spiritual world, and he descends into this material world. He brings the prema of Goloka Braj to this world and bestows it upon the conditioned souls. Such a great personality, an eternally perfected Ragatmika devotee who possesses Vraj Prem and brings it to this world, is known as a Shuddha Guru, a pure Guru. As the current of the Ganga carries water from the Himalayas down to the ocean, there is a current flowing through our Guru Parampara, which, beginning from Krishna himself, has come down to the modern acharyas and is presently flooding the entire material world with Krishna Prem. This is the primary function of the Guru. If he is not able to give this Prem, then he is not really a Guru at all. Being capable of bestowing Krishna Prem is the primary attribute of a genuine Vaishnava Guru. Today is the appearance day of such a Guru, Śrīla Bhaktivedānta Vāmana Mahārāja, who serves as the present Acharya of the Śrī Prabandhāvalī Samiti. He took birth in 1916 in the district of Jeshore in East Bengal, which is now Bangladesh. His boyhood name was Santosh, and his paternal uncle was one of Śrīla Bhaktivedānta Prabhupada's first disciples, Nārāyaṇa Maharaj. Vāmana Mahārāja's mother was also a disciple of Prabhupada. She was very strict. She would even discipline her husband. If her husband had been eating any prohibited food, she would not allow him to enter the house. And she disciplined the children in the same manner. Vāmana Mahārāja was the oldest of her 4 sons, and she was very concerned about him being influenced by his father. So when Vāmana Mahārāja was only 9 years old, she took him to Prabhupada's mat in Mayapur, where Nārāyaṇa Maharaj was already staying. When they arrived there, Nārāyaṇa Maharaj led them to our Gurudev, Śrīla Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Maharaj, who was the temple commander at that time. Residing in the mat from that day on, Vāmana Maharaj received Harinam initiation directly from Prabhupada and has remained a lifelong Naishtika Brahmachari. Our Guru Maharaj immediately put Vāmana Maharaj in school and would say to him, "I will give you some chocolate if you will recite just 1 shloka for me." In this way, he learned many shlokas, and Gurudev was always extremely affectionate to him. At that young age, Vāmana Maharaj learned how to seat the Vaishnavas for taking prasad by giving them a leaf to eat from, and some salt and water. And after all the Vaishnavas had finished taking prasad, he would clean everything. He also learned how to cook there, and he could very quickly prepare first-class offerings. After some time, Prabhupada departed from this world, and then our Guru Maharaj established the Gaudiya Vedanta Samiti in 1943. I joined the mission in 1946, and at that time, I saw how Vāmana Maharaj was doing everything, writing letters, managing the temple, cooking, and traveling for preaching. Together with my godbrother Śrīla Trivikram Maharaj, we received sannyas from Guru Maharaj on Gaur Purnima in 1954. Vāmana Maharaj is a great scholar, just as our Gurudev was. It has been said that he was like a dictionary of shlokas because he knows so many verses from the scriptures. While lecturing, Gurudev would sometimes forget a shloka, Vāmana Maharaj would always supply it from memory. Once, when we went to Assam for preaching, Gurudev boldly declared that the mouths of the people there who ate meat and fish were like the drains of sewers. One of the sects there was virtually prepared to stone us, and they challenged us by saying, "You say that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Bhagavan himself, but what evidence is there of this?" Guru Maharaj turned to Vāmana Maharaj and said, "Speak." Then Vāmana Maharaj recited 50 shlokas, one after the other from different scriptures as evidence, and those people were silenced. Guru Maharaj placed the entire responsibility of editing and publishing our Bengali magazine exclusively upon Vāmana Maharaj. From his boyhood, Vāmana Maharaj studied Bhagavatam verses and their commentaries, and as a result, he can speak on Vaishnava philosophy for hours without stopping. He is such a great scholar, and he is a very sweet person as well. With children, he is very affectionate, and he speaks with them concerning things like ghosts that they enjoy hearing about. I've actually, anyhow, I went to a place in Bengal Prachar when I was traveling with Tirtha Maharaj. We went to a place called Chhatra Bhog, and there's a whole story. The devotees there, they made a little booklet, and there's a whole story of Śrīla Gosvāmī Mahārāja arranging the ghost's marriage there at Chhatra Bhog. They wrote it in in poetry, like Chaitanya Charitamrita verses. They wrote the whole story of Śrīla Gosvāmī Mahārāja marrying off two ghosts. It was really fascinating. Anyhow, so yeah, with children, he is very affectionate. He speaks with them concerning things like ghosts that they enjoy hearing about. He attracts everyone to spiritual life, and even in an assembly of scholars, he is always the greatest scholar. He refutes others' misconceptions, but he does it in such a way that their feelings are not hurt, as if carefully performing a surgical operation. Vāmana Mahārāja is very grave and quiet, and there is another special quality that he possesses. I have seen many people, myself included, who give explanations from the scriptures and enjoy taking praise from others for it. But having known Vāmana Mahārāja for almost 50 years, I have never seen him do this, not even by accident. He is also very tolerant. As if taking poison and digesting it, he may see the faults in others, but never speaks about them. He has so much eagerness to preach the instructions of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and he has preached in all the villages of West Bengal and Assam. Bhagavan has especially empowered this great personality with many transcendental qualities. Today, I pray to Śrīla Maharaj that he will mercifully allow me to always remain as his shadow, thereby enabling me to always follow him. I consider him to be my Shiksha Guru, because since the day I joined the mission, he has given me whatever I required with great affection. Oh, I should read this also. I'll read it in a separate video though, just so that it's divided, so people can, later on, they can choose who want to listen to. Wait, where is the screen? There it is. Should I read something else by Śrīla Gosvāmī Mahārāja? Okay, I'm going to read something else. Sorry, let me find it. There's a really beautiful article by him. I just have to find it first. It's so beautiful. It's like, it'll make you cry. It's so beautiful. Is it Gaur Purnima 2009? Shoot, I have to download it. No. Okay, it's downloading quickly though, it looks like. Or it might be 2000. Is it this issue? I hope so. No, this isn't it. I mean, the deep meaning of Akhanda Guru Tattva. Anyways, let's read that one. I don't remember this article, but I'll also read the other article that I'm thinking about later on. No, this is it. This is the one I was thinking about. No, it's not. But anyhow, let's read this. Okay. A continuous scroll. The deep meaning of Akhanda Guru Tattva. Yeah, Śrīla Gosvāmī Mahārāja would write really long, beautiful. He wrote tons of letters, and they're all very long and filled with very deep siddhanta, very practical. His letters are unparalleled. So this is written in 6th June 1972 in Assam. Goloka Ganj Gaudiya Math, Dupadi. The name of the recipient did not appear in the published Bengali letter. Affectionate greetings. Shri Guru, the Vaishnavas, and Shri Bhagavan. These three are antaryami. In other words, they are the internal witnesses and know our heart. They see the truth and speak the truth. They extend their causeless compassion to the conditioned souls of this world in ways that are unnoticed by mortal intelligence and inconceivable to it. Truly, nothing in this world to their compassion. Only a soul who possesses sufficient spiritual merit can fathom something of their only a soul who possesses sufficient spiritual merit can fathom something of their unsurpassed compassion. Shri Guru and Bhagavan see into the core of our hearts. Longing to see the innermost love and devotion of the sadhaks and sadhikas blossom, Shri Guru and Shri Bhagavan fulfill their desires in ways that are at times obvious and at others unseen. In this way, they secure the sadhaks and sadhikas' conviction in sadhan bhajan. Without becoming exclusively dedicated to bhajan, how else can one reap any genuine results? Uttam hoya apanare mane trinad. A person who is truly situated on an advanced stage of bhakti deems himself more insignificant than a piece of straw. Bhakti is the sole requisite and meter, eligibility to obtain the mercy of Bhagavan. Don't think that and is supposed to be there. In the deep passion to engage in devotion, the bhakti vritti fails to rise in one's heart. If the deep passion to engage in devotion, the bhakti vritti, fails to rise in one's heart, do you think it is possible for one to receive causeless mercy? Causeless mercy, of course, does not depend on any condition, and yet it will escape the reach of one bereft of bhakti. Jogata vichare kichu nahi pai, tomar karuna sar. When I look for my own eligibility, I find that I have none. Your compassion is the essence of everything I have. Gurudev Kripa Bindu Diya. Every sadhak or sadhika expresses his or her feelings of humility with such heartfelt prayer. Despite being established in the rightful eligibility to receive the grace of it does it again. Maybe it wasn't a mistake. To receive the grace of and Bhagavan. It is the devotee's innate propensity to express such humility. Despite being established in the rightful eligibility to receive the grace of and Bhagavan, it is the devotee's innate propensity to express such humility. That alone is his real merit and the wealth of his sadhan. That humility is really his heroic glory. Causeless mercy is something that escapes the appreciation of someone beset by mundane conceit and egotism. In a state of such egotism, a person's impetus and longing to serve cannot fully flourish. And if he fails to perceive the omniscience of Shri Guru and Bhagavan, gripped by mundane vanity, the conditioned soul is locked into foolish arrogance, similar to that of a bloated, puffing frog that disparages the ocean on the assumption that nothing surpasses his dingy water hole, only because he has been forever stuck in it. He even thinks that he can slight the whole earth. Those who have found shelter, however, surpass all obstacles and hurdles on the strength of their bhakti and become illuminated with the divine, unsurpassable compassion of Shri Guru and Bhagavan. Ashoka abhay, amrita adhar, tomara karuna dvai. Tahate ekon, vishramalobhya, chadinu bhaver bhaya. From Sharnagati by Śrīla Bhaktivedānta Thakur. Your 2 feet are the foundation of immortal existence, free from sorrow and fear. Finding solace in their shelter, I now shed my mortal terror of material existence. The above verse represents the ardent prayers of devotees who are resolute in loving service. Guru Vaishnav Bhagavan Tinera Smaran Hoy Vigna Vinashan. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Lila 120-21. Shri Guru, the Vaishnavas of Bhagavan, even remembrance of these 3 obliterates all obstacles. By extolling their qualities, the heart is cleansed and the multitude of vices, anarthas, and impediments to the process of bhajan are cast far away. No vanity or egotism can survive in a heart that is honestly wrapped in hearing, chanting, and remembering the glories of Śrī Guru and Bhagavan. Such persons have been initiated into the religion of honoring all others, with no expectation of receiving respect in return. They have already abandoned all such adversities to bhajan. This indeed is the undeniable and conclusive truth. Vaishnavera gunagan korile jivera tran. If the soul sings of the Vaishnav's glories, he will obtain deliverance. According to this statement, it is essential to offer prayers, praises, and hymns to Śrī Guru and Vaishnavas, even though they are in fact equipoised, being satisfied in the bliss of their own bhajan and completely aloof from any external gain. Those who have taken shelter at the feet of a genuine guru have already deserted ill-suited company. Only by establishing themselves in sadachar, or respectable and ideal conduct, could they have proceeded to accept a guru. Once strong conviction, nishta, and bhajan develops in the person, he abandons a satsanga, the company of all types of persons who are detrimental to his bhajan, no matter how near and dear those persons are, knowing them to be enemies, playing the roles of his relatives. If you are to walk on the path of bhajan, you must certainly be wary of offenses. That does not mean that when one is unable to do so, one retreats or withdraws from the path. Aparada shunya hoye loho Krishna nam, from Nadia Godrume by Śrīla Bhaktivedānta. Free yourself from offense and just chant the holy name of Shri Krishna. This is an instruction of Śrīmad Mahaprabhu. Niraparade nama lole pai premadhan. Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita Antilila 471. If one utters the holy name without offense, one attains the wealth of divine love. Prem dhan vina vyartha daridra jivan. Chaitanya Charitamrita Antilila 2037. Without the wealth of divine love, the life of a poor person like me is without use. That's what Mahaprabhu spoke this. For such reasons, it is instructed that one remain distant from any blasphemy of the sadhus, of the scriptures, and of Śrī Guru. Although in the preliminary stages one may make some offense while chanting the holy name, by the grace of Śrī Nam Prabhu, all such offenses will be dispelled. Guru Mata, Guru Pita, Guru Hanapati. Śrī Guru is our mother. Śrī Guru is our father. Śrī Guru is our husband and master. This statement of the Mahajans is in no way opposed to the conclusive truth, nor is it flawed by any improper sentiment. Śrī Guru is Ashray Vigraha, the form and abode of divine love. He is a beloved maidservant of Śrī Bhagavan. Śrī Guru Tattva is the Shakti of the Absolute, or in other words, its transcendental feminine aspect. Teaching others to serve Śrī Bhagavan is Śrī Guru's constitutional function. He is a gopi, a legitimate maidservant under the direction of the Sakis. As such, he is a dearly beloved servant girl, adept in the art of serving in the pastimes of Śrī Bhagavan, that supreme enjoyer and object of all loving relationships. Chodata Purushabhiman Kinkari Hoilu Ajikan Varaja Vipine Saki Sata Sevana Korubu Radhanata. O Khan, by abandoning the ego that I am the enjoyer, today I have become your maidservant. O Radhanath, in the forest of Raj and the company of the Sakis, I will serve you. This is that's from Śrīla Bhaktivedānta Thakur's Sharanagati. This is the true nature, Swarup, of perfected souls. Although they are garbed in male form in this world, they have achieved the transcendental nature, the bhav of the gopis, either as Sakis or Dasis. Facilitating the love sports of the transcendental, ever-fresh Cupid is their sole preoccupation. One must know Śrī Gurudev to be Bhagavat Swarup. He who in nature personifies Śrī Bhagavan. There is a difference, however, when Śrī Bhagavan himself descends and assumes the role of Guru. At that time, he is established in the identity as Vishay Vigraha, the object of all love. Though he performs the function of the Ashray Vigraha, the abode of love, he is in truth the absolute enjoyer, the supreme objective of all service. In that case, would it be wrong to address Guru as Pati, meaning the husband or master of one's life? Because he just quoted this, Guru Mata, Guru Pita, Guru Napati. Oh, there it's referring to Guru as Pati, which means husband or master. So is there anything wrong with that? Guru is a single, indivisible principle, which reveals varying specialities and astonishing traits when deliberated upon. Guru Tattva can be understood according to various considerations and perspectives in each of its divisions. So Guru Tattva is understood in its divisions of Antaryami, the Supersoul, Shri Guru within the heart, the Chaita Guru, and Shri Guru manifests directly before our vision, the Mahanta Guru. For one who understands the indivisible principle of Guru Tattva in its totality, there is no fault in addressing Vishaya Vigraha, Purushottam Shri Krishna, as one's pati, meaning husband or the master of one's life, during the time in which he assumes the role of Ashray Vigraha and manifests his pastimes accordingly. Only after deliberating upon all such aspects of Guru Tattva had the Vaishnava Mahajans written the aforementioned couplet, which states Shri Guru to be one's pati. Furthermore, the nurturing and affection of a mother or father gives their child. Furthermore, the nurturing and affection a mother or father gives their child differs vastly from the love shared by a husband and wife. No matter how old a son or daughter gets, in the eyes of a mother, in the eyes of the mother and father, they will always be the beneficiary of their affection in a subordinate position. A husband and wife, however, are equals. Even amongst friends, Sakyabhav, although they share an intimacy as one soul and one life, their equality with each other retains feelings of seniority or juniority to others. In Vatsalya Bhav, children, juniors, are always the dependents, while parents, the seniors, are always providers. But in conjugal love, no such distinction exists, although some obligations and restrictions are imposed. Sevak Sevak Sambhoge Dvaya. This is Śrīla Bhaktivedānta Gosvāmī Mahārāja, my Param Gurus, Shri Radha Vinod Bihari Tattashtakam. Sevya Sevaka Sambhoge Dvayar Bheda Kuto Bhavet Vipralambe tu Sarvasva Bheda Sada Vivardate. In the utter union of the servant with the served, from whence comes the distinction between the two? When there's a union between the sevak and the sevya and the sevak, where is there any distinction? But in the utter separation of these lovers, the full range of their distinction expands forever. This verse substantiates that intimacy and equality exists between husband and wife. It is solely for this reason that when we offer tulasi leaves at the feet of Shri Radha Alingita Vigraha, the form of Shri Krishna embraced by and united with that of Srimati Radharani, or in other words, oh no, the form of Sriman Mahaprabhu, we are in fact offering tulsi at her feet also. But when their forms manifest separately, Shri Radha cannot accept tulsi leaves at her feet. Wow, that's a really cool way of explaining the form of Sriman Mahaprabhu. Radha Alingita Vigraha. Krishna, who is tightly embraced by Srimati Radhika. That's a name of Mahaprabhu. That's the form of Mahaprabhu. Thinking yet again, though, in this mundane world, the designations and distinctions of male and female exist. But in Goloka Vrindavan, Purushottam Shri Krishna is the only Purush, the only enjoyer, and all others are his potencies, his Shakti, are his female servants. The Bhagavad Gita states that the jiva is Shakti, and therefore a real entity in the form of a quality. That is, she is one of Bhagavan's characteristics or capacities. Hence, it is not ever possible for the jiva to be the enjoyer. In the material realm, a woman experiences 3 phases of life: as a daughter, as a wedded wife, and as a mother. Specialities and differences exist in and between all 3 phases. As a daughter and mother, a woman experiences both sides of the affection exchanged between a parent and child. As a wedded wife, however, she experiences the arousal of conjugal love within her. Each variety of love, as a servant, a friend, a parent, or a lover, bears the mood of servitude, yet expresses its own unique speciality. So, relating all this to the Akhanda Purna Guru Tattva, the indivisible, complete principle of Shri Guru, if one were to use the word pati in reference to Shri Guru, it would be directed towards the Vishaya Vigraha aspect of divinity, which is also related to and included in Guru Tattva. Atma Samarpan, our full submission of the self, is the sole goal of every sadhak and sadhika. If this completeness or entirety does not come in one sadhan, Sri Bhagavan will remain at a great distance. Evidence of this is Draupadi as well as the Vrajakumaris. With this, I shall conclude. Your ever well-wisher, Śrī Bhaktivedānta Vāmana. And the footnote, evidence of this is Draupadi as well as Vrajakumaris. In both these examples, Krishna remained at a distance until the devotees fully surrendered themselves to him. Translated from the compilation of letters Patravali of Śrīmad Bhaktivedānta Vāmana Gosvāmī Mahārāja. A really cool thing is, Srivas, he's translating, one second, let me make this. Yeah, Srivas, he's translating all the letters of Śrīla Bhaktivedānta Mahārāja. He actually translated, I think he translated, over 50 letters already. And we're going to be publishing that as a book for Śrīla Bhaktivedānta Mahārāja's centennial. Because, Śrīla Bhaktivedānta Mahārāja's centennial is the same. 2021 is my Gurudev centennial, and also Śrīla Bhaktivedānta Mahārāja's centennial, which will be in December of next year. So, I'm going to start a new video, just in case anybody wants to, just to divide it. So I'll be right back. I want to read another article by Śrīla Bhaktivedānta Mahārāja, another letter that he wrote, a really beautiful letter. All right, Haribol.